Hey there, Hollywood fans! Today we're going to focus on the upcoming movies that could join the $1 billion club this year. This is an exclusive club that every production studio wishes to be a part of every year. From 2008 onwards, we saw at least one movie joining this big club every year constantly till 2019.
Kill the Batman.
We just kept getting more and more big blockbusters. And in the period between 2015 and 2019, we got at least $4 billion movies every year. In fact, 2019 gave us 9 of them, and 7 came from Disney. The box office went berserk with Avengers Endgame, The Lion King, Frozen 2, Joker, and several others. But then came the wretched year 2020, where none of the movies even crossed $500 million. The COVID pandemic totally killed the box office, and it took the entirety of 2021 to rebuild things. But thanks to Spider-Man No Way Home, things are back on track.
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
It became the only movie to break the bank and go past the $1 billion benchmark in 2021. But 2022 could turn out to be a big year. If Omicron stays away from the first quarter, then we could possibly see some of 2019's successes be repeated. And now, I'm going to talk about the movies that have the potential to pull this off. But obviously, not all of them might break the bank. The first one that I am very confident about is The Batman.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
All the trailers of Matt Reeves' Batman reboot continuously raise the hype. Robert Pattinson is totally pulling off the dark and gritty Caped Crusader persona. And people are really excited to see this movie in the theaters. Joker was an R-rated movie, and it joined the $1 billion club. But fortunately for The Batman, it has been rated PG-13, despite its hardcore violence. So, the movie will have a universal appeal.
That's a warning.
And I really think that The Batman would be able to repeat the success that Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy got. But since it arrives on March 4th, there could be a bit of an Omicron scare. So, let's keep our fingers crossed. After this one, a sure-shot movie pulling it off would be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Things just got out of hand.
This film was directly set up by the box office breaking Spider-Man movie.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
And people are extremely excited to see all the multiverse cameos that this venture has to offer. Most Phase 4 movies and Disney Plus shows led right into this one. So I'm sure that the Multiverse of Madness will follow No Way Home. Even if it doesn't have a solid story, the big surprises might still pull it across the $1 billion line when it arrives on May 6th.
I need your help.
It's what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
Up next, the film that will guarantee Universal exclusive club entry is Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World made $1.67 billion and is the 6th highest grossing movie of all time. Fallen Kingdom also brought in $1.3 billion. So, Dominion will definitely break the bank. It doesn't just have a brilliant setup after Fallen Kingdom, but it will also be powered by nostalgia. Not only is Jeff Goldblum coming back, but Sam Neill and Laura Dern are returning from the original Jurassic Park movies. So, people will surely move to the theaters in large numbers on June 10th. The next contender to do so could be Lightyear. The last 2 Toy Story movies were both billion-dollar grossers, and maybe Pixar could repeat that success with Lightyear. But I'm also going to say that this one probably has a 50-50 chance at best. Chris Evans is voicing the real Buzz Lightyear, who inspired the toy in Toy Story.
Buzz, we've got to get Forky. Affirmative.
But it is a big risk on Pixar and Disney's part, so don't bet all your money on this one when it releases on June 17th. Also, it's coming out just 1 week after Jurassic World, so the high competition could kill its chances. The story will have to be really good to break the box office. But the animated movie that might beat Lightyear easily is Minions: Rise of Gru.
Otto, take the stone back to the lair! I'll distract them!
Both Despicable Me 3 and Minions managed to join the Million D Club. And Universal has been battling big on the Minions sequel as well.
Now I will be a supervillain!
They've been delaying it constantly to provide it a good chance to repeat the success. And I believe that Minions: Rise of Gru will pull it off when it hits theaters on July 1st. The next film that could follow suit is Thor: Love and Thunder.
I'm not supposed to be like everyone else, am I?
Everyone fails at who they're supposed to be.
Taika Waititi rejuvenated the Thor franchise with Ragnarok. Yes! But that film went past only $850 million.
Hey! We know each other! He's a friend from work!
Now, I do think that Love and Thunder has the potential to be the first Thor movie that joins the big club. It has the Guardians, the Mighty Thor, Valkyrie, Gore, and the strongest version of Thor to date. But this abundance could also turn out to be a problem. If it gets too much to handle for Taika, then maybe the film could die down after its opening weekend. So I'd like to put it in the maybe category, along with Lightyear until we get the first trailer. Really, that first trailer would determine whether Thor would go beyond $1 billion from July 8th onwards.
There won't be a kingdom to protect if you're afraid to act!
Another maybe contender for the year is Mission Impossible 7.
You go rogue, he's been authorized to hunt you down and kill you.
That's the job. No hard feelings.
Fallout ended up making $791 million. It became the highest grossing MI movie, and the likes of Paramount and Tom Cruise are really betting big on parts 7 and 8. The action we've got a glimpse of through set photos does seem to be quite hype generating, as Tom Cruise is outdoing himself. So, if this one is as good as Fallout, then MI7 might just become the first film of the franchise to go past $1 billion. But we cannot be sure of this one. It arrives on September 30th, although the movie that we can be sure of is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. The last Black Panther movie made almost $1.35 billion. And even though Chadwick Boseman is not leading this one, people are going to be excited to see how Marvel will handle things. The first trailer will obviously give us a bit of an idea, but rumors suggest that in the absence of Boseman, we're going to see a team of Black Panthers. Shuri, Okoye, and M'Baku are all going to get Panther suits. And against them will be Tenoch Huerta's Namor. It has been said that Namor looks totally badass, so I believe that a lot of people will move to the theaters to see Marvel's version of Atlantis come to life. And it will have to really upset people to not make $1 billion. Anyway, another contender of 2022 that should replicate its past success is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Avatar 2. James Cameron's Avatar stands as the biggest movie of all time to this day.
You should not be here.
Go back.
Well, this is your fault.
I need your help.
And he has been working on the next 4 Avatar movies for years and years. So maybe the hype for Avatar has died down. But it is still hugely popular. It may not hit a double billion at the box office, but it will definitely make $1 billion despite Aquaman 2's release on the same day. And guess what? Even Avatar 2 will be exploring an underwater world with amazing visuals. We'll probably know who'd win between Avatar 2 and Aquaman. But I have to say that things may not look as good for Aquaman this time around. Maybe Jason Momoa will surprise us with the first film. I guess we'll have to wait and watch. Besides these 10 movies, I don't really think that any other film could make $1 billion. Black Adam, Fantastic Beasts 3, and The Flash could surprise fans. But with the reports of The Flash rebooting the DCEU, there are many Snyderverse fans who might ignore the film. So I'll stick with the 10 I've picked. The 6 that will surely join the club are The Batman, Jurassic World 2, Avatar 2, Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, and Jurassic World 3. And the other 4 contenders are MI7, Thor 4, Aquaman 2, and Lightyear. So if things work out, then we could have $10 billion blockbusters, and that would be a new record for the industry. Which of these films do you think will surprise us or disappoint us? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!